story that got a lot of attention. A 17-year-old, naked and unarmed, shot and killed by an Austin police officer last month. Tomorrow, a panel of citizens will analyze why the force that killed David Joseph was used. The shooting comes amid a national conversation about use of force and the relationship between police and communities. And now, new voluntary guidelines suggested by a nonprofit that analyzes police risk are asking police departments to make changes.
KXAN investigator Kevin Schwaller looks into why critics of the new plan believe it could also put officers in danger.
These 30 guidelines come from the Police Executive Research Forum, developed with the help of police. The recommendations are meant to reduce use of force when a suspect does not have a gun. One part includes asking officers to adopt a more strict standard for determining when they pull the trigger. One part of that is for officers to ask themselves what the public might think about the shooting.
They just want justice for their son.
As co-founder of the Austin Justice Coalition, Chaz Moore focuses on the death of David Joseph. He's also pushing to prevent more deaths, and he's looking to police officers.
So you have a high obligation to go out of the way to make sure that you protect and serve and preserve the life of the people in the community that you're protecting.
He believes the new standards could help in Austin.
Sometimes you have zero time to make a decision.
Still, former APD officer, now police instructor Jerry Staten says officers sometimes have to make split-second decisions, leaving them little time to run down a list of new standards.
I think it would be a dangerous move, and I think we're going too far into trying to appease the general public's perception of what a proper use of force is.
We also heard from Texas State professor Brian Withrow, who specializes in police practices. He told us the guidelines would create two standards for officers, a legal standard and a separate standard within the police department. He believes it will lead to confusion at best, and at worst, he worries that confusion could get officers hurt. Kevin Schwaller, KXAN, investigates.
The recommendations also include other policies, including a ban for officers on shooting at or from a moving vehicle. We still don't know if Texas police departments will choose to follow these new guidelines.